Hi everybody, good morning. Welcome back to my kitchen. I had a very elaborate idea for what I was going to bake next, but then I woke up and I was like, that's not going to happen. I didn't want to do it. So instead I'm going to make something easy. Blueberry muffins. Everyone loves them. Well, almost everybody. But they're delicious and beloved by many. So I'm going to use a new recipe that I haven't tried before from the NYT Cooking. Jordan Marsh's blueberry muffins. So, yeah, let's go. Half a cup, 1 stick of butter softened, 1 1/4 cup of sugar. It's quite a bit of sugar. These might be more like blueberry cupcakes, but I'm fine with that. I'm going to scrape out and run it for another minute, and then that's about what we're looking for. Okay. Camera 2. I've let it cream for as long as I have patience for. I'm gonna add 2 eggs, 1 at a time. Scrape down occasionally as needed. You can also do this with a hand mixer or just by hand, even with your hands. It's all good. Scrape down again. All right, eggs are in, well incorporated. Where's my vanilla? Oh, here. I think probably a teaspoon of vanilla. Everything has a teaspoon of vanilla. That's like the universal vanilla measurement. Teaspoon of vanilla. Half a cup of milk. In this bowl, I have 2 cups of flour, a half a teaspoon of salt, and 2 teaspoons of baking powder. So I'm gonna add the flour and the milk into my creamed butter and sugar and eggs, alternating. The important thing is that you don't want to overmix your muffins. It looks like a craggly mess in there. I just barely mix them together, and I'm gonna stop and remove this and finish by hand. See how that's really doesn't even look like it's incorporated. Just a few stirs to bring it together, and then when it's kind of like that, I'm going to add the blueberries. But for the blueberries, I used frozen blueberries and drained them. Well, put them in a sieve and put water. Ran water over them for a minute to drain them. And then this recipe does something interesting, which I like, is you take half a cup of your blueberries and mash them. So there's about half a cup of berries, mashed blueberries going in. See, you can kind of see. Folding motion, so very gently. So like I said, you don't want to overwork the batter. So folding them in, kind of giving it a swirl. The rest of the berries I'm going to put in a bowl and toss with some flour. If you ever make blueberry muffins and all the blueberries sink to the bottom, or if you use frozen blueberries and they turn your whole batter purple, not a bad thing, but maybe you don't want that. If you toss with some flour, it prevents it. Let me get some flour. Whole blueberries, a little bit of flour, tossed, and in. That was 2 cups of blueberries. And folded. It is kind of turning purple. That looks good though. Okay. All right, had some technical issues. Tripod completely fell to the ground and broke. So Tim has agreed to come back and be my cameraman. Thank you, honey. Fill your 12 evenly, and then they're topped with something at the end. So hang on to your shorts. Final step is to sprinkle a good amount of sugar. I believe the recipe called for 3 tablespoons of sugar over all of them. But just do as much as you want. This will give them a nice crunchy top. What would be really nice is if you had some lemon zest and mixed it with the sugar to sprinkle on top. I don't want to do that. I don't feel like doing that. But if you wanted to do it, that would be a great idea. Into a 375-degree oven for 30 minutes. All right, checking in on these muffs. I think they look pretty good. Yeah, I'll take them out now. Out of the oven and on a cooling rack. They look pretty beautiful. So I let the blueberries cool for a few minutes. Don't mind my plant. That is my plant right there. You are in my plants because I lost him as a cameraman. But the blueberry muffins are done. They've cooled slightly. I still like them to be a little warm. Packed with blueberries. The only thing it needs right now is a little butter. Look at that. Not too bad looking. Good texture, good flavor. The sugar dusting on top gives it a nice little crust, a sugary crust top. So, thanks for joining me. Tomorrow's Mother's Day. Maybe you'll feel inspired to make these or something else lovely for your mom or someone who is a mom, for yourself, if you're a mom, if you're not a mom, if you just like muffins. Always a good idea. Thanks, everybody. They're purple, but that's all right. Purple's my favorite color.